1978. London, England. 3 a.m. A phone rings in Nashville, Tennessee. Johnny Cash, half asleep, answers. The voice on the other end. "Mr. Cash, this is University College Hospital in London. Your daughter Rosanne has been admitted. She overdosed. She's in critical condition." Johnny sits up. Overdosed? On what? We're not certain yet. But it's serious. She nearly died. You should come. Silence. Johnny looks at his tour schedule on the nightstand. Tomorrow night, sold-out show, 10,000 tickets sold. The choice: fly to London, be with his daughter, or stay in Nashville. Do the show. Johnny made his choice. He stayed. He sent an assistant to London instead. And Rosanne Cash, dying in a London hospital at age 23, learned a lesson. Her father's career was more important than her life. But here's what Johnny didn't know. Here's what Rosanne never told him. It wasn't just an overdose. It was heroin. For 3 years, 1975 to 1978, Rosanne Cash, eldest daughter of Johnny Cash, was addicted to heroin, in secret, in London, while working for her father's organization. And Johnny Cash, the man who sang about redemption, never knew. Because Rosanne never told him. She couldn't. Because how do you tell your father, the famous recovered addict, that you've become what he used to be? You don't. So Rosanne hid it, until she almost died. And even then, she lied to protect him. 2003, Johnny Cash dies. 2010, Rosanne publishes her memoir, Composed, and reveals the truth. 7 years too late for Johnny to respond. This is the story of the daughter Johnny Cash never saved, because he never knew she needed saving. Before we understand her addiction, we need to understand who she is. Rosanne Cash. Born May 24th, 1955, Memphis, Tennessee. Parents: Johnny Cash, father; Vivian Liberto, mother, first wife. The eldest of Johnny's 4 daughters: Rosanne, 1955, Kathy, 1956, Cindy, 1958, Tara, 1961. Her childhood, 1955 to 1967. The before years, growing up in California while Johnny toured. Father rarely home, 300+ nights per year on road. 1967, parents divorce. Rosanne is 12 years old, watches her father leave her mother, marry June Carter, 1968. Start new family, John Carter, born 1970. Essentially abandon his first 4 daughters, the inheritance disparity later, when Johnny died, 2003. John Carter, $100 million. Rosanne plus 3 sisters, $1 million each. Rosanne grew up knowing she was the abandoned daughter, replaced by the golden child. Not good enough for her father's time, not worthy of his attention. That knowledge shaped everything. 1975. Rosanne moves to London, age 20. Why London? Official reason: working for her father's organization in the UK office. Real reason: escape. Escape from California, Mother Vivian's sadness; Nashville, father's new family; America, the Cash name pressure. London equals freedom. New city, new identity. Nobody knows she's Johnny Cash's daughter. Or so she thinks. The scene, 1975. London, rock scene, thriving drugs, everywhere. Heroin chic era beginning. Young Americans abroad experimenting. Rosanne meets people, musicians, artists, expats. Someone offers her heroin. Just try it once. Why did Rosanne Cash try heroin? Her own explanation, memoir. I was in pain, not physical pain, emotional pain. The pain of being unwanted, the pain of being abandoned. Heroin made that pain go away. The psychology. Childhood abandonment creates low self-worth, need for numbing, self-destructive behavior. Research shows children of absent fathers have 3 times higher addiction risk. Rosanne fit every risk factor. Abandoned by father, age 12. Replaced by new family, golden child John Carter. Genetic predisposition, Johnny's addiction. Emotional pain, unresolved trauma. Access to drugs, 1970s, London scene. The first time, 1975. A flat in Camden, London. Someone hands Rosanne a syringe. This will make everything okay, she injects. And for the first time in her life, she feels peace. The pain of abandonment? Gone. The pressure of the Cash name? Gone. The feeling of not being enough? Gone. For a few hours, Rosanne Cash felt okay. So she did it again, and again, and again. For 3 years, Rosanne Cash was addicted to heroin. How she hid it. 1. Geographic distance: London equals 4,000 miles from Nashville. Johnny can't drop by unexpectedly. Phone calls only, easy to sound sober. 2. Functional addiction: Rosanne kept working, showed up to her job, managed tasks. Functional addicts can hide years. 3. Who would suspect? She's Johnny Cash's daughter, the daughter of a recovered addict. Surely she'd never, but she did. 4. The lie. When family asked, "How are you?" Rosanne, "Great, London is amazing." Translation, "I'm dying inside but can't tell you." 5. Financial independence. Working for Johnny's organization equals paycheck. She could afford heroin, expensive in London, rent, food, the appearance of normalcy, what her life looked like, 1975 to 1978. Day. Work, administrative tasks for Cash organization. Maintain appearance, pretend everything's fine. Evening. Score heroin, use numb the pain. Night, crash, repeat tomorrow. The Descent, 1975. Occasional use, weekends. 1976. Regular use, 3 to 4 times per week. 1977. Daily use, dependent. 1978. Full addiction, can't function without it. Early 1978. Rosanne is 23 years old. She's been using heroin daily for a year. Her tolerance is high, which means she needs more to feel the same effect. Dangerous. One night, Rosanne injects what she thinks is her normal dose. But this batch is stronger, purer. Within minutes, breathing slows, vision blurs, body collapses. Her roommate finds her, unconscious, blue lips, barely breathing. Calls ambulance, University College Hospital, London, emergency. Doctors work to save her. Narcan administered, reverses opioid overdose. Rosanne's heart stops twice. Revived both times. She survives, barely. Doctor tells her, "You were minutes from death if your friend hadn't found you." Rosanne realizes, "I almost died, at 23, from the same drug that almost killed my father." Hospital staff contacts Johnny Cash, 3 a.m. Nashville time. The conversation: "Mr. Cash, your daughter Rosanne overdosed in London. She's stable now, but it was close. You should come." Johnny's questions: "What did she overdose on?" We're not certain yet. Still running tests. Is she conscious? Yes, she's awake now. Can I talk to her? They put Rosanne on the phone. Johnny. Rosanne, what happened? Rosanne, lying. I got really sick. Food poisoning, maybe. The doctors are taking care of me. Johnny. They said you overdosed. Rosanne. They're confused. It wasn't drugs. I'm fine now. Johnny, wanting to believe her. Are you sure? Rosanne. I'm sure. Don't worry, I'll be okay. Johnny. I have a show tomorrow, but I can send someone. Rosanne, quickly. No, Dad, I'm fine. Really. Don't cancel anything. Why did Rosanne lie? Because 1, she was ashamed. How can I tell my father I'm addicted to heroin? 2, she didn't want to disappoint him. He fought addiction for 40 years, and I became what he was. 3, she wanted to protect him. If he knows, it'll destroy him. 4, she knew he wouldn't come anyway. He has a show. His career comes first. It always has. So Rosanne lied, and Johnny believed her, because it was easier than confronting the truth. If you want more untold stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support means everything to us. After the call, Johnny makes a decision. He does not fly to London. He sends an assistant instead. The assistant arrives, checks on Rosanne. Your father sent me to make sure you're okay. Rosanne's thought. He sent someone else, not himself. The message she received. You're not important enough for him to come. His tour is more important than your life. Even when you almost died, he chose performing over you. This confirmed everything Rosanne believed. She was abandoned. She was replaceable. She was not enough. Years later, Rosanne wrote in her memoir, "When I overdosed in London, my father, who sang about saving souls, didn't come. He was too busy performing. That told me everything I needed to know about where I ranked in his life." After the overdose, Rosanne faced a choice. Keep using and die, or get clean. She chose get clean, but not with Johnny's help, because he didn't know it was heroin. Rosanne's recovery, 1978 to 1979, left London, returned to US. Entered private rehab, didn't tell family why. Told everyone, I'm taking time for myself. Got sober alone. Why alone? Because asking Johnny for help meant admitting she was an addict, admitting she'd hidden it for 3 years, admitting she failed. Shattering the little relationship they had left, Rosanne chose silent recovery over honest help. By 1979, Rosanne is sober, clean from heroin, and Johnny Cash never knew she'd been addicted. For 24 years, Rosanne kept the secret. 1979 to 2003, she built a career. Country music singer, huge success, multiple #1 hits. Grammy winner, bigger star than her father for a brief period in the 1980s. She maintained sobriety 24+ years. Clean. Private recovery work never told Johnny. Why didn't she tell him? Her explanation, memoir. What would be the point? He didn't come when I was dying. Why would he care now that I'm clean? And honestly, I didn't want to see the disappointment in his eyes. My father was the legendary recovered addict, and I was just another junkie who couldn't handle life. I couldn't bear for him to know that. The few conversations they had, 1980s to 2000s, surface level only. Career talk. Family updates. Never the truth. Johnny saw his daughter thriving. Successful career, happy life. He thought, she's fine. She turned out okay despite me. He had no idea. She'd been a heroin addict. She'd overdosed. She'd almost died. While he was performing, Johnny Cash dies, age 71. Rosanne at the funeral, looking at her father's casket, thinking, you never knew. You died never knowing what I went through. You died never knowing I almost died. You died never knowing I fought the same demons you did. And maybe that's for the best. But the secret weighed on her for 7 more years. 2010. Rosanne Cash publishes Composed, a memoir. In it, she reveals the heroin addiction, 1975 to 1978, the overdose in London, the recovery she did alone, everything. Why did she reveal it after Johnny's death? Rosanne's explanation: I couldn't tell this story while he was alive. It would have devastated him. But after he died, I realized this is my story, and I deserve to tell it. Other people need to know that even the daughter of a famous recovered addict can become an addict. Addiction doesn't care about your last name. The public reaction: shock. Rosanne Cash was a heroin addict. Johnny never knew? She almost died? Music community, supportive, praised her courage for sharing. Recovery community embraced her. Another voice for addiction, awareness. The Cash family, silence. No public comment, privately, allegedly, mixed reactions. Some family members: why tell this now? Dad's dead. Let him rest. Others: this is her truth. She has a right to tell it. Let's talk about what Johnny didn't know. He never knew. 1. His daughter was a heroin addict for 3 years. While he was touring, performing, being celebrated, Rosanne was injecting heroin in London. 2. She overdosed and almost died. The hospital call he received? She downplayed it. He believed her. 3. She got clean alone. No family support, no father-daughter rehab moment. Just Rosanne fighting the same demons Johnny had. 4. She hid it to protect him, not because she didn't want help, because she didn't want to disappoint the legend. 5. She resented him for not coming. That 1978 hospital moment defined their relationship forever. Would it have changed anything if Johnny knew? Possible scenarios. Scenario 1. He would have helped, flown to London, been there for her, helped her recover. They would have bonded over shared addiction. Scenario 2. He would have been devastated. I passed this curse to my daughter. Guilt would have destroyed him. Scenario 3. He would have been angry. How could you be so stupid? Another wedge between them. We'll never know. Because Rosanne kept the secret, and Johnny died never knowing. Let's look at the pattern. Generation 1, Johnny Cash, 1932 to 2003. Addiction, amphetamines, 1957 to 1968. Relapses, 1970s to 1990s. Duration, 40+ years of fighting it. Outcome, died sober, barely. These forgotten stories deserve to be told. If you think so too, subscribe and like this video. Thank you for keeping these memories alive. Generation 2, A. June Carter Cash, 1929 to 2003. Addiction, prescription pills, 1970s to 2003. Duration, 30+ years, hidden. Outcome, Died with drugs in system. Generation 2. B. Rosanne Cash, 1955 to present. Addiction, heroin, 1975 to 1978. Duration, 3 years active, 40+ years sober. Outcome, recovered sober since 1979. Generation 3, John Carter Cash, 1970 to present. Addiction, prescription opioids, 2004 to 2011. Duration, 7 years active, 13+ years sober. Outcome, recovered sober since 2011. Generation 4, Rosanne's children, unknown. But Rosanne worries. Will my children inherit this curse too? The research says 40 to 60% genetic component, plus learned behavior. The cycle continues until consciously broken. Rosanne has 3 sisters. Kathy Cash, Cindy Cash, Tara Cash. Do they know about Rosanne's heroin addiction? Evidence suggests no. Rosanne kept it from everyone, including her sisters. Why? 1. Shame. I'm the eldest. I'm supposed to be the strong one. 2. Competition. All 4 daughters competing for Johnny's attention. Admitting weakness equals losing the competition. 3. Protection. If they know, they might tell Dad. After the 2010 memoir, did the sisters comment? Publicly, no. Privately, allegedly, mixed reactions. Some, I wish you'd told us, we could have helped. Others, this is your story, you don't owe us explanations. The 4 daughters' relationship, complicated. United by shared abandonment, financial inequality, inheritance. Johnny's choices divided by different coping mechanisms, different levels of success, different secrets. Here's an interesting question. Did Rosanne's addiction recovery make her a better artist? Her career timeline: 1979. Gets clean from heroin, 1979 to 1980. Starts music career, 1981. First album released, 1985 to 1988. Peak success, 7 #1 country hits consecutively, more #1 hits than her father at one point. Grammy Awards bigger than Johnny for a brief moment. Her music themes, pain, loss, recovery, exactly what she lived. Rosanne interview. My addiction gave me empathy. I understand pain, I understand struggle, and that's in my music. Would I have been as good a songwriter if I hadn't gone through hell? Maybe not. The irony: Johnny's abandonment, Rosanne's pain. Rosanne's addiction, Rosanne's recovery. Rosanne's art, his failure as a father created her success as an artist. Imagine if Rosanne had told Johnny in 1978, after the overdose. The conversation might have gone, Rosanne: Dad, I need to tell you something. Johnny: What is it? Rosanne: I wasn't sick in London. I overdosed on heroin. I've been using for 3 years. Johnny: Silence. Rosanne: I'm sorry. I know you fought this for decades, and I became what you were. Johnny: Why didn't you tell me? Rosanne: Because you're Johnny Cash, the man who beat addiction, and I'm just your daughter, who failed. Johnny: You think I beat it? Rosanne: I'm still fighting it, every day. Rosanne: But you're clean now. Johnny: Barely, and I had help. June, family, rehab. You did this alone? Rosanne: I didn't know how to ask for help. Johnny: I should have been there. When you overdosed, I should have come. Rosanne: You had a show. Johnny: "Fuck the show, you're my daughter." That conversation never happened because Rosanne never told him and Johnny never asked the right questions. Both missed the chance for healing. Here's the tragic truth. Johnny Cash saved himself from addiction with June's help. Johnny Cash sang about redemption. Johnny Cash was celebrated as a recovered addict, but he never saved his daughter because he never knew she needed saving. Why? Because 1, he wasn't present, geographic distance, emotional distance. 2, he didn't ask hard questions. "Are you okay?" isn't the same as, "Are you really okay?" 3, he wanted to believe she was fine, easier than confronting his own guilt. 4, she protected him. Rosanne lied to spare him pain. 5, the cycle of silence addicts enable other addicts by not talking. The lesson: you can't save someone who won't tell you they're drowning. But you can create an environment where they feel safe to tell you. Johnny never created that safety. So Rosanne drowned alone and climbed out alone and lived alone with the secret until Johnny died. And she finally told the truth. 1978, 3 a.m. The hospital calls Johnny Cash. "Your daughter overdosed. You should come." Johnny sends an assistant instead. Rosanne learns her life is less important than a concert. 2003, Johnny dies. 2010, Rosanne reveals it was heroin. For 3 years, she was addicted. She almost died, and her father, who sang about saving souls, never knew because she never told him and he never asked. Rosanne Cash, born May 24, 1955, heroin addiction, 1975 to 1978, Wesseper, 1979 to present, 45 plus years, successful artist, Grammy winner, survivor, and the daughter Johnny Cash never saved because he was too busy being a legend to notice his daughter was dying. The generational curse continues. But Rosanne broke her part of it. She's been clean for 45 years. She told her story, and she saved herself. The thing Johnny never did: be there when it mattered most. If this hidden truth shocked you, there are many more secrets waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe to Johnny Cash, The Hidden Truth, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next revelation. Like this video if the Man in Black's story moved you. And remember, the truth can't stay buried forever. See you in the next episode.